refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Catering vehicles are on their way.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone. We are live. Welcome to Copenhagen. Good to see you guys in chat already. Mr. Patrick, welcome aboard. Mr. Scotty D is here. Welcome, welcome. Always a pleasure. Ron's here. Welcome aboard, Ron. Zato Flies is
truck is in position.
Zato Flies is here. Yo, welcome aboard. Drew, what's
Please
going on? Welcome, Kenny. Are we there yet? Not yet.
Airplane fuel system to set the desired
Not
fuel
yet.
quantity.
Our fuel truck has just arrived, powered by Chevron today. I'm gonna go ahead and put in some fuel numbers real quick here. How much fuel do we need? We need a total of 20,500 pounds of fuel. So let's go ahead and put that in real quick. Oops. 100,000.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Alright, fuel's in there. Fuel truck is going to be loading that up here. Catering is going on. But Kenny's here. What's going on? I see you, Patrick. Yep. Your plane is not better because the 737 is better. I said it. 737 is better. But, alright, catering's going on. Fuel's going on. We're going to start boarding here very shortly. We just got one flight tonight, so if you guys are going to fly along with us, get loaded up. And on Vatsim, remember, anyone that flies along with us, we'll get an entry into the monthly raffle giveaway, which will be given away at the end of the month. Always in the last string of the month, the giveaway will be given away, and you get one raffle entry for every flight. I think you do, Patrick. I think this is going to be number 4 for you. Patrick's building up his raffle entries. You don't want to miss out on your guys' either chance to join that. So anyone that flies along with us on Vatsim here. So we can see our fuel truck there is loading the fuel, powered by Chevron. But a very gloomy day here in Copenhagen. It is raining. It is very low visibility. Clouds are at 400. You're using PAC-X, nice. So, but everything's there. We're gonna get our pilot and our passengers and everything, and we're gonna start boarding our aircraft.
Boarding requested.
So everything's gonna start boarding. We're gonna get loaded up. We're going Copenhagen to Dublin today. And so yeah, but we're looking good so far. Like I said, very gloomy and rainy. It's drizzling. As you can see here, pretty low visibility. Even the sun can't really make it through the clouds, so. We are real weather, not real time, but we are real weather. I sped it up a little bit to be in the daytime in the morning. I didn't want to fly at night tonight. You're in the maintenance hangar today? Oh boy, Kenny. What'd you do? What did you do, sir? Didn't use enough duct tape? Alright. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get ready to hop in here. Baggage cart's going away, as you can see there, going to get our baggage. Catering is finishing up. We're just going to board the crew. Pilots are already on board and getting our plane ready to go. And yeah, let's do it. Yeah, G's kept emptying my fuel. Yeah, there's a setting in there. Make sure you turn off and use custom fuel. I believe you need to use the custom fuel setting. You don't want to load your fuel ever with GSX. Yeah, don't do that. Let's go to overhead here. We're going to get our navs left and right, or IRSs, excuse me, left and right, over to nav. And just like that, first flight of the day for this plane. So we're going to make sure we run all of our tests. Flight time today is just 2 hours and 8 minutes over to Dublin, is what we're looking at for this flight. Let's get some window heat on here. And we'll run the window heat test as soon as that, oh, come on here. There we go. We should reset by doing this. There they go. Oh, trim air is going to come on. Recirc fans are going to come on.
Passengers
Max to auto. Isolation valve open. Engine bleeds on. And we'll run our overheat test here. This should come on and extinguish. Alarm the emergency lights. We'll do our cross valve heat test. Should be bright blue and then go dim. Means it's working. Bright blue in transit and off. Closed. That looks good there. Lights are on. We'll get our chimes on. We can get the seatbelt sign on now that fuel is on board. And passengers are making their way on the plane. We're going up to 34,000 feet. We do have some ATC online, so we're going to have to call for our clearance here in just a moment as well. But we're going to 34,000 feet. That looks good. And let's go down here, and we'll go down here. Let's go to our radio panel. 121375. 121 and 375 is going to be our clearance. Excuse me. So then we get that in here at 37. Did I say 375? 375. Go. Need to fix my push to talk. There we go.
Scandinavian 3122, winds 220 degrees at 11 knots, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 22 left, Scandinavian 3122.
Denmark Center, Ryanair 5071, IFR to Dublin.
Ryanair 5071, you are cleared to Dublin, Lango to Charlie, departure runway 22 right, climb initially flight level 70, squawk 1732.
Third Lingo to Charlie, departure on 22 right. Climb maintain 7,000, squawk 1732, Ryanair 5071.
Ryanair 5071, read back correct. Call for push and startup, and the departure information is Delta QNH 1010.
Alright, we'll call for push, and we have information Delta, Ryanair 5071.
Thank you.
We got our ATIS information on board. QNH is going to be 1010. Let's get that set in here. Cool. Alright, we need to go down here. Let's set our...
and Easy 75 Kilo Lima is requesting clearance to the Dublin airport.
So we're going to go position
Easy
here.
75 Kilo Lima, good evening.
Clear
To Dublin Airport, Lango 2 Charlie departure, runway 22 right, climb flight level 70, squawk 4503.
Clear to Dublin airport by the Lango 2 Charlie departure, 22, expect 22 right, 7,000 off departure, squawk 4503. Easy 75 Kilo Lima.
Easy 75 Kilo Lima, read back correct. Call for push and startup, information Delta.
Okay, we got that in there. Let's go to our route page.
We do, Easy 75 Kilo
Put
Lima.
that in there. Get our flight plan request from Copenhagen over to Dublin. 733 nautical miles. We'll insert that. Oh, didn't go in. Hold on. Dublin. Select. Wait for that to load here. Thank you for the METAR and data, Mr. Drew. Appreciate it as always. Alright, that's loading. Alright, let's go ahead, activate, execute. Alright, leg page looks good there. Let's go to our departures. 22 right. Yeah, the Lingo to Charlie departure. And we'll execute that. Lingo 2, all that looks good. No discontinuities, sweet. Into Ireland. Let me get my stuff for that real quick. Alright, first let me load in the new charts. Boom. Look at Dublin. Alright, so winds right now in Ireland are 212 knots. So, we're probably going to be landing on the 2s. Yeah, so we're probably going to be landing on 2-8. That's a tough one because we could land this 22, so 200, we're going this way. We could land actually 1-6.
Scandinavian 3122, welcome to Copenhagen. Join Bravo, taxi to stand Delta 3 via Bravo and Romeo, cross runway 12.
Bags 1 kilo.
Scandinavian 312, joining Bravo, I'll just stand Delta 3 via Bravo, Romeo, cross runway 12.
I have an option in here. Let's erase that. So bags 1 kilo, so it wants us 1-6 or 3-4. You know what, let's do runway 16. We can do 16. ILS 16, bags 1 kilo arrival, and we'll see, do we need transition for this based on our arrival. Yeah, we'll use this transition there. We'll execute that. Check for any discontinuities. Everything looks good. Alright, so we need to just put in our passenger payload here. We're getting our final numbers from dispatch. So let's go ahead here. We got 166 souls on board. Throw that in there, and we need 9130 on the cargo. So let's go 5100 in the front, and we're gonna go 4100 in the back. Gives us a 0 freeway to 1339. That is correct. We've got our performance, and we're gonna request our performance data here. While that's loading, we're gonna go down here and set our squawk code, which he gave us was 1732. 1732. Good. That looks good there. That's on and reporting. Alright, so let's go back up here and we'll load in our data. So we're going to flight level Use 340, yeah, so 340, so let's execute this. We'll put in 340 at the top, and the cost index is 61. Fix those two things, and re-execute, that looks good. In one limits, we're taking off runway 22 out of Copenhagen. So runway 22 out of Copenhagen, we fix a couple things here. We get that off, and boom. Alright. How long is runway 22 right? Nice big long runway. So let's see, the temperature outside 6 degrees. Let's go 56. We'll go 56 on the flex. We'll go flaps 5 for departure. That'll give us our center of gravity. So 6.0 on the trim. 145, 147, and 150 on our takeoff speeds. Well, looks good. Let's check our hydraulic quantity. That all looks good there as well. So let's go ahead and get these on here. Let's do a little bit more of our test. We'll do our light test and make sure all of our lights are working. All the lights look good. Test the squibs, or these little alert lights here. That's good on my side, and make sure it's good on the first officer. That looks good. We'll run our system test real quick. On maintain 7,000, so we'll get that in here.
Pull up.
Takeoff speed gonna be 150.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
V2.
Terrain. Pull up.
LNAV departure.
Airspeed low.
Copenhagen control, very good morning to you. Nordic 815, gate Bravo 7, cost request clearance to Kjevik with information. Left out, please.
Fire test.
Nordic 815, it's just evening here, but good morning to you. You are cleared to Kjevik, Golga 2 Charlie departure, runway 22 right. Climb initially flight level 70, and your squawk will be
Cargo test. Cargo
2076.
Last test, TCAST. Check our oxygen 2, 100.
Clear to Kjevik on the Golga 2 Charlie departure, runway 22 right. Initial climb flight level 70 and squawk 2076, Nordic 815.
Subway have
Nordic 815, read back correct. Call for push and start.
Bite me.
Welcome.
Bite me. That's what I have to say for that. Alright? Bite me. Bolts. Alright, looks like we're pretty much done, ready to go here. Just about. Let's go ahead and fire up our APU. Notify the cabin, let them know we're about ready to go. We're going to get our fuel pumps on. Hydraulics can come on, and our yaw damper can come on. Boom. Looking good.
Scanning with 312 at stand Delta 3. We're gonna find out. Thank you for things to see. Du må undskylde dem tidligere. Det opdagede jeg lige hurtigt nok. Du må have en god aften over i USA. Vi ses.
Ja, tak lige måde, og godnat. Og jamen, det er også sket for mig, så der er ingen problemer der.
Let's go ahead. We need to set our brake so we can remove the chocks in a minute.
We are ready for pushback.
Brakes are set. Mr. Scott, what am I going to do with you? I'm going to throw you out the plane. Throw you out the plane is what I'm going to do with you. Alright, we are waiting for the APU to come available.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
There it is. APU bleed is on. Denmark Center, Ryanair 5071, ready for push and start, Bravo 6.
Ryanair 5071, are you able for a custom pushback, or is it just straight out?
I mean, we're using GSX. I'm not sure what the pushback they have for that. I'm not sure how to use the custom one for GSX.
Ryanair 5071, no problem. Push onto Mike is approved, facing south, call for taxi.
Push on the mic facing south, we'll call for taxi, Ryanair 5071. Okay, and we'll remove our shocks.
Release parking brakes.
Alright, let's get our beacon light on, and we'll release our brakes.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright, engine's clear, starting at wheel. Packs are coming off. Engine number 2 over the ground. And we do have into rotation.
And easy 75 kilo is ready
what
for
happened
push and
they
start.
EC 75 Kilo Lima, hold your push. We got a Ryanair behind you, but after the Ryanair has begun its taxi, you can get your push on.
Yeah, Patrick, that's right. See, 737 better.
Alright, cool, thank you. Easy 75 kilo.
Gotta wait for us, sir. I introduce fuel. No bad plan. Yeah, wait for us, sir. And should stop at any second now.
Set parking brakes.
Set of brakes.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Good start on 2. Back on. Isolation valve will go closed. Oops, come on. And start number 1.
Unlocking gear.
And choose some fuel. Patrick's right there out the window. Let's get flaps 5 set here.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
He should not have had pushback priority. What? No way. Denmark Center, Ryanair 5071, ready for taxi, keep it right.
Ryanair 5071, command control, taxi via Mike Yankee Alpha, holding point Alpha 1, runway 22 right, cross runway 12.
Mike Yankee Alpha, holding point 22 right Alpha, and cross runway 12 at Alpha, Ryanair 5071.
Easy 75 Kilo Lima, after the taxiing Ryanair behind you, push and startup approved, facing south on Mike.
Tax to Otto.
After the taxi Ryanair leaves, push and start approved, face up. Easy 75 kilo.
Nice. Prop heat. Prop heat's on, and APU off. Taxi light is on. Parking brakes release. Let's get on out of here. Well, we're getting on in here. Mike Yankee left here. This will be Yankee. Just whatever the latest update is right now has made the rudders like super sensitive. Come on, Patrick, you on pushback yet, man? You should have been ready to go as soon as I left. Slow poke. Slow poke. Pushback system, what pushback system, Patrick? Difference between the Colt and a dollar bill map. You can still get 4 quarters out of a dollar. Mr. Scott coming in with the jokes. You know what? Your Giants aren't that much better, alright? The Giants are not that much better. That's it. And this time. Alright, we won this time. Carol Baskin, what's going on? At least you don't have to be a cowboy fan like me. Yes, that's very true. Alright, we'll get that on here. We'll get our transponder TARA. Being our cabin. Center tanks will come on now. Network center, Ryanair 5071, 22 right, ready to go. Ooh. Almost ready to go. What you guys did, maybe turn one turn early.
Ryanair 5071, I see you on Delta. Just confirm, yeah, you're going the right way now. Thank you.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we're turning on Alpha 1 now.
No problem. It's, yeah, it's dark out there. Ryanair 5071 after departure, contact this frequency. Winds 220 degrees, 11 knots, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, this frequency for departure, 22 right, clear for takeoff, Ryanair 5071. Alright guys, we've been cleared for departure. Let's do it.
And Easy 75 Kilo Lima is ready for taxi.
Easy 75 Kilo Lima, taxi, holding point Alpha 122 right via Mike, Zulu and Alpha, cross runway 12.
We need 40 and stable.
Taxi to Alpha 1 via Mike, Zulu, Alpha, cross runway 12.
There we go.
Airspeed's live.
Airspeed's live.
Knots.
Throttle hold, thrust normal. center, Ryanair 5071, passing 1,400.
Ryanair 5071, Copenhagen Control, identified, climb flight level 190.
Flight level 190, Ryanair 5071. Cleared up to 19,000 feet. There's cloud breakout returning. Go flaps 1.
Nordic 815 request push and start.
Nordic 815, pushback and startup approved. Release point X-ray if possible, or otherwise just straight ahead. Call for taxi QNH 1010.
Push and start approved and call for taxi at QNH 1010 Nordic 815.
Alright, look at this cloud breakout. Oh, baby. Don't tell me that don't look good. Temperature 15 degrees, so we're good on temperature. It looks amazing. We have luck unlike the Colts. You know what? You know what, Scott?
DC 75 Kilo Lima, winds 220 degrees at 11 knots, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff. Call me after departure.
Clear for takeoff, please, and animal call after departure.
Yeah, that is sexy. I just hear my ears ringing. Got to feel your stomach drop when I throw you out the window at 34,000 feet. That's what you're about to feel. Slaya? Oh, I'm not sure if I'm saying your name. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. What would you suggest as a starting point for someone interested in airline sending like this? So you're talking about like a starting point as in like hardware, what to get? I mean, you can find a cheap either Thrustmaster joystick or like a SciTech joystick. If you're just starting out and you're on like a small budget, definitely Microsoft Flight Simulator is the way to go. If you want some hardware, I would definitely recommend like a SciTech joystick or a Thrustmaster one that kind of has like a built-in. Oh, but also learning all the procedures. Got it. Okay. I mean, definitely watching YouTube videos definitely helps. If you know, at least that's how I've learned. I've learned by watching other people, and I've done some research, some reading, and stuff like that too. But I've definitely learned from watching others fly aircrafts. Practice, obviously, practice makes perfect. Make sure you have Navigraph. I think Navigraph subscription at this point is a must for all flight simmers, especially if you plan on flying online with ATC. Navigraph is gonna, you've got to have charts. I mean, you can get some free ones, they're not so good like ChartFox. But Navigraph just it saves a lot of time and hassle, and it's just so easy to use, and so you don't want to get yelled at by not having the right charts by ATC. But yeah, Navigraph is a must, and you know, just watching YouTube videos. Look
Easy 75 Kilo Lima. Copenhagen control identified. Climb flight level 190. Direct EIDW Echo
We'll
Echo
also be
Lima.
doing some tutorials as we get time to do them.
Climb 190.
But yeah, software-wise, I think Navigraph is the biggest thing you must have.
Easy 75 Kilo Lima.
Easy 75 Kilo Lima. It's Echo Echo Lima. EIDW Echo Echo Lima. It's in the Netherlands.
You do have to have some basic knowledge to be able to get onto Vatsim.
Echo Lima. Easy 75 Kilo Lima.
Thank you.
We have reached pass-through transition altitude 2, so let's get that into standard pressure here. There we go. But yeah, so that's definitely the must.
Ryanair 5071. Climb flight level 340. Direct EIDW Echo Echo Lima.
Alright, 340 and direct Echo Echo Lima, Ryanair 5071. Alright, we're gonna go direct Echo Echo Lima. And we'll execute that. And we'll go direct there, and we can go up to 340. You can also join our Discord if you're not part of the Discord. There's lots of people on there that are willing to help if you have questions, myself included. But yeah, just be a part of the community. You'll learn a lot from being around other flight sim content creators like myself or Captain Canada or whoever you watch, and yeah. God, that is beautiful. Hopefully one day we can experience this ourselves in our own aircraft flying one day in the real world. Hopefully. That's the plan. Maybe not in a big aircraft like this, but in a smaller one. Maybe I can get to some commercial stuff like private pilots, executive pilot life or something like that, maybe. Excuse me. Alright, we're looking good. We are airborne now. Kenny, why are my windows always dirty? You and Scout are supposed to be cleaning these damn things. Aviation has always been a Latin hobby of mine. I've always loved airliners, in particular more than small aircraft. All the buttons and knob systems seem fun.
75 Kilo Lima, climb flight level 360.
Definitely a lot of fun. It's definitely one of my biggest
Climb
passions.
360 Kilo Lima.
Ground speed on the overlay says 0 knots, but then again we're flying Ryanair, so maybe it's not. No, I'll restart it. For whatever reason, it's just not connected. Alright, don't freak out. Screen's gonna go blank for just a second while I reopen the program. Now it should update. That should update it. I think I brought my parachute. Oh, such a beautiful. That is just. It is a screenshot. That might be my new desktop screen background right there.
Nordic 815, thanks for Echo, it just came up here. Taxi via Papa, Foxtrot Alpha, holding point Alpha 1, runway 22 right, cross runway 12.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 for runway 22 right, via Papa, Foxtrot Alpha, and cross runway 12, Nordic 815.
And it looks like you tried to clean our windows with duct tape is what it looks like. Let's get our landing lights off. And we'll get the seatbelt signs off as well. Let's call our cabin here real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, captains turn off the fasten seatbelt sign now. Feel free to move out the cabin as we still 4,000 feet today. I'd like to welcome aboard this Ryanair flight 5071 service to Dublin. Should have you on the ground in about the next hour and 15 minutes or so. Should be a nice smooth flight, but keep your seatbelt fastened if you do remain in your seat in case you have any unexpected turbulence. Don't want to end up like Hawaiian Air. Thank you for choosing Ryanair. We'll see you in Dublin.
Alright, there we go. We are cruising, and we are looking good. You gonna know?
And these some back in can we step out the cockpit for like 2 minutes?
Hell no, Patrick.
Easy 75 Kilo Lima approved. Report back.
Hell no, you can't step out, Patrick.
Moody, easy 75 Lima.
I get the feeling I know your answer, but which aircraft would you suggest to start with? I know there's a row between the 73 and the A320, and there's the new A380 that just came out. I don't think the A380 has come out yet. I have not seen or heard anything about the A380 being released yet. If you have, depends on, I guess, what kind of hardware you have. So if you have just a joystick, then I would recommend the A320. If you want a payware quality plane, then I would suggest the Phoenix. A380, I mean, there's an A380 that's on the works, it just has not been released yet. So yeah, it just depends on what your budget is. Like I said, if you can afford the payware plane and you have a joystick and not a yoke, then I would recommend the A320. If you have a yoke, then I would recommend the 737 to start with. If you want something free, like Drew just said, the fly-by-wire is a great free A320. With that mod, you can also download the Headwind A330. And then there's also the A310 that is free. Yes, the A310 comes with Microsoft's free. That's a great plane as well. So yeah, if you have the joystick only, then I would recommend the Airbus. But if you have a yoke, then yeah, Boeing all the way. It's just a little weird to, I mean, you can, it's weirder to fly an Airbus with a yoke than it is to fly a Boeing with a stick. So you can really go either way. The 7.3 is my favorite aircraft. I just feel the 7.3 is more hands-on, which is why I like it more. There's more to do. The A320 is very automated. Not very many buttons to push or systems to get going. Like I could get an Airbus ready in less than 5 minutes if I really tried. This Phil 73 is crap. Patrick, shut up. Patrick's biased. He just loves his EasyJet. Mike, when the A380 releases, just know we are doing London to Sydney with a stop in Singapore. Why are we going to stop in Singapore? King Ashto 1. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Midnight Maverick family. Welcome aboard. But why would we stop in Singapore and not just go straight through? What do you mean? I thought the A380 Qantas goes straight from London to Sydney. I thought it's a non-stop flight. That's the world's longest non-stop flight, I thought. 70 is also tempting for trans-Pacific flights. So the 78, yes. The 78 is
Nordic 815 after departure. Contact me on this frequency. Winds 210 degrees at 9 knots. Runway 22 right. Clear for takeoff.
You have to have the premium deluxe version of Microsoft. That's the only way to get the 787.
Right, and after departure,
so make sure you get the premium deluxe. If you don't have premium
Nordic
deluxe version, you won't be able to have the 787 until someone else makes one. Until another developer, which there is a developer, I believe Quality Wings is developing a 787, but we may not see that until after next year. At this point, I haven't heard any updates on it, so. I know for sure, though, the first 2 flights we're doing when the A380 does come out, Patrick.
Ryanair 5071 leaving Danish airspace to the south. No further ATCs online at this hour. So go ahead and monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a great flight to Dublin.
All right, thanks for the wonderful ATC and giving us ATC at this hour. And we'll contact you on Ryanair 5071.
See, it's not too bad here. It's 8:45 p.m.
Okay, so you're over here in the States, and I thought you were in Denmark.
Yeah, Denver. Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad then.
Too bad.
So, but yeah, first 2 flights for sure I'm doing in the A380. We're going LAX to Sydney. And then we're going to do New York to Dubai. Those are the first 2 flights we're doing. And then maybe the 3rd flight will be your London to Singapore to Sydney. My neck of the woods, there you go.
And
Mark Denver, same thing. Alright.
EC75 Kilo Lima, welcome back.
Basically the same thing, right? Tomato, tomato.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've got that. My only worry is the quality of the setup. I know a lot of default aircraft have a bunch of in-op stuff. Yeah, default does. So on the 787, you gotta join the Heavy Division Mod Discord, and you can get their updates. Where did I find the Christmas overlay? That was made to me. That was made for me by Short Final Cam in chat, Nolan. You know Cam. He made the Christmas themed one for me. He also made my regular one, non-Christmas themed one as well. But the Christmas lights I got from online. It's basically a GIF that I downloaded and put in OBS. So if you guys did not see Volanta release some new updates, if you are a premium Volanta user, Volanta now has the ability to do an overlay like what you see on mine as well. Same that Sim Toolkit Pro has had for a while now. Volanta, I guess, now has that ability. I have not checked it out yet, but we will be checking it out soon and see how well it works. But so Volanta has that, but yeah, I believe you have to be a premium.
Passing 1,400.
Yeah, I believe you have to be a premium user for that.
Nordic 815 Copenhagen control identified. Climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Nordic 815.
So yeah, they do have that. Our Fly Studio has some too. Yes, I use the Fly Live Studio. That's the overlay that I use. Do you think you can send me the lights link, please? I can probably just send you the file, Nolan. Shoot me a message on Discord so I don't forget, and I can send you the file after the file I have downloaded after stream. So it's basically those lights that you see up there. Those are actually the same gift copied 3 times, and I just kind of mismatched them and flipped them upside down, turned around to kind of make them look connected. But yeah, Flyless Dude's got to go in, got to bribe Cam with a goldfish. Goldfish the snack or goldfish the actual fish? Alright, so we're looking good here. We got 509 miles to our top of descent. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and increase my cruise speed here. 0.80. No, what's the winds doing right now on us? Winds are 252 at so we're going against the wind. Let's get our center field pumps off here. So yeah, we are going against the wind, but yeah, we'll go up there to 0.80. That looks good. C-Mac, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Long time no see. How you doing, man? How have you been? The snack or the actual fish? Let's see. That's what I did on my stream. I just did a slideshow thing. It has flashing Christmas lights. Yep. Well, it's just it's a gift. It's a gift that has the Christmas lights that flash. Busy? I hear you, man. I hear you. We've been busy too. You're doing, aren't you doing like flight training now? Right? Aren't you trying to get your license? Pilot license? Can't remember. I think you were busy with school and trying to get pilot license, something like that. You did a slideshow thingy? Got it. That's cool. How's that going, man? How far along are you? Or how close are you to getting your license? Yeah, I'm hoping to start getting my license by the end of next year to start the process. Hopefully, if all things go according to plan, either the end of next year or the beginning of the following year. It just depends. We got some higher priorities we got to take care of and stuff, and so that's the plan. No, short final is Cam, Patrick. Cam. Shadow is Shadow. Good, hoping to have my PPL and instrument by the time I'm out of high school. Nice. So, what is that, next year? Into next year? Or the year after? I don't know. So, but that would be cool, definitely. Do. You're flying a full motion sim next week? Nice. Is it like a full motion for like a Cessna, or what kind of full motion sim is it? And so far, just a reminder, guys, our plan for this week, we're doing a long haul on Friday. Friday, I'm not working. So we're going to start a long haul early in the morning, probably 7 a.m. or so. I'm not sure where we're going to go yet. Still taking ideas. But we are going to do some kind of long haul. But yeah, and there were some flight suggestions put in. Flight suggestions put into our flight request channel, so we may do one of those. How many hours long haul? I'm not sure. I'll be hungover. Christmas party is Thursday night. Ooh, Thursday night you'll be hungover, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure how many hours. We're thinking maybe like we're thinking maybe like Atlanta Heathrow or something along those lines. Not entirely sure which one yet, but something along those lines. Let me see here. Let me answer this. Let's see. Depends on what the LCA is type rated on, but hoping for the 6.7 or the bus. Nice. That'd be pretty cool. That would be lots of fun if you can take pictures, man. I definitely want to see. It's a scheduled in hangover. I think I've been at parties every weekend since December with my friends. Nice, nice. Not too many parties here, but I'm sure we'll have some over the holidays. I need to change my push to talk keybind. Yeah, just go right in the settings of the Vatsim client there, Patrick. Should be pretty easy to change. Oh, well, that's nice of him. So if you guys are just joining us too, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button and get us to our 30 like goal before we get to Dublin. So smash down that thumbs up button. I know we can make it to our goal before we get there. Why did I stop streaming on Twitch as well? So I stopped streaming on Twitch, I think back around like 200 YouTube subscribers, something like that. YouTube was just doing way better than Twitch, Patrick, and the user experience gets kind of diluted a little bit the more that you multi-stream. Like, it's not as, from what I've seen, it's like it's not as personal of an experience to just focusing on one platform. Like, it kind of limits stuff that you can do. But also, the main reason was there was just a bunch of creeps on Twitch, and I would just keep people coming in constantly trying to, you know, say bad words, and we're pretty much like a sex hotline. People were trying to tell me like fantasy stories of in the cockpit, and it was just weird, and I wasn't getting anywhere on Twitch. Like, I couldn't figure out the whole partnership thing. Like, it wouldn't advance me, and I just it's not worth it. So once you become like an actual partner on Twitch too at that time, like, you couldn't stream on YouTube at the same time eventually, and I feel YouTube is a much better platform. I didn't take your Twitch mod away, still there. I just don't use Twitch. So, but YouTube, I think, is the platform of the future, to be honest. Especially all the stuff that's happened lately with Twitch, and Twitch now letting everyone multi-stream, and I feel like Twitch is on the decline, and I don't think Twitch will really be around too much longer, to be honest. Like, I think 10 years from now, Twitch will be gone, and it'll just be mainly YouTube, or unless something else comes along. Because YouTube's finally catching up and doing some of the better things that Twitch has, like the gifted memberships, and you can now raid people on, like, bring your stream over to someone else's stream on YouTube, but it has to be someone that's like mutually allows you to do that kind of thing. So like a friend, you know, the gifts and stuff like that, which are like super chat. So I mean, YouTube and discoverability on YouTube is way better too. Like on Twitch, if you stream on Twitch and you're streaming something popular like Call of Duty, you know, go to Twitch right now, you'll see that you know, there's like what, 60,000 people watching Call of Duty streamers right now. And if you're not one of the top streamers, you're all the way at the bottom of the list. You know, and how often are people going to scroll all the way to the bottom of that list to find a streamer? You know what I mean? So it's a lot easier to establish yourself on YouTube and then take your YouTube community and bring it over to Twitch than it is to do it the other way around. So yeah, that's kind of why I stopped. It was actually just like I said, just a lot better to focus just on YouTube and instead of doing both. Yep, yeah, you found me on Twitch. You did. That's because I was streaming X-Plane, and for when it comes to flight simming, not as popular as Call of Duty. So discoverability on Twitch is a little bit easier for, say, flight sim, especially when I was doing X-Plane back in the day, because X-Plane did not have as many viewers as Microsoft. Like, if you were streaming Microsoft, it was a lot harder than X-Plane if people were searching for X-Plane. And so, workday over. Hello, Cap. Hey, Andrews, what's going on? Welcome aboard. Yeah, there's just a lot of weird people on Twitch. So I kind of just gave up on it. I was like, yeah, nope. Explains the lost cause at this point. I don't know. I feel that way. I think developers have just given up on it. Tough day at the office. I hear you on that, Andrews. I hear you on that. We almost didn't make it home in time for stream tonight. because some stuff came up last minute and I had to stay late. But, where was that? X-Plane, yeah. I don't know, I really just feel like developers have kind of... They're just going away from X-Plane. Like, the Zebo, I mean, the Zebo's had some updates, but it's still not fully there. The cockpit's not as dark as it used to be when I loaded in the other day, but it's still pretty dark for a cockpit. Like, I mean, if we go into this cockpit, right? Like, it does not look this bright. It's hard to see. Like, when you zoom in, then it kind of gets bright like this, but it's still pretty dark, but it is better than what it was. Landing the plane, like, you have to pull the yoke back all the way to get it to flare. Still on landing. Like, as soon as you cut the throttles, you lose all your maneuverability, which should not happen. The level up, yeah, level up's gone. Ever since X-Plane 12 was coming out, I don't know if level up just stopped or, but I have not seen them up, even checked, to be honest. I don't know if they made it compatible with X-Plane 12. But even like Flight Factor is the big X-Plane 12 guy, but their planes right now in X-Plane are broken. Like, the wings are broken in X-Plane. They're like drooping. They're like, you know, like I said, the wings kind of go out, but then they like loop, they like sag down at the end, and they definitely should not be sagging down like that, like they are. So there's a whole thing with that's going on. X-Plane 11 is still better than X-Plane 12, in my opinion. I mean, X-Plane 12 did up their default ortho, looks better, but no one cares because it's still default ortho, and anyone that's going to do X-Plane is going to put in the other ortho to really make it look good, because it still doesn't look good, it just looks better than it did. Doesn't mean the bar wasn't very high. So, yeah, no, I did buy X-Plane 12. I have X-Plane 12, Patrick. I bought X-Plane 12, I uninstalled X-Plane 11. I still have all my add-ons from X-Plane 11, though. Not like I deleted them. So, I may eventually just uninstall 12 and put 11 back in, to be honest, because, you know, I do want to fly like the 757 or the 76, or the MD-11, and I can't do that in 12 very well, so I may end up installing 11 back, I don't know. At least in 11, yeah, performance wasn't the best, but at least things worked. Yeah, the thing is, for X-Plane, you need to either buy or download Ortho, whereas Microsoft you have for free, yes. So, yeah. That's why even in X-Plane 12, like, I'm not going to download anything. Like, I can't see myself investing more money into X-Plane. So, I have the scenery I have. I don't see me buying any other scenery unless someone wants to give me the scenery for free. I'll showcase it or whatever. I just can't see myself spending more money on X-Plane at this point. So I have my scenery from 11. If it works in a 12, great. If it doesn't, oh well. And, you know, it's just hard for me to see me investing that much more money in there. Sorry, I've been in any of the streams. I recently got a Vatsim staff position and have been very busy. No worries, Cam. I mean, you were here just the other day. But what Vatsim staff position did you get, sir? Are you working your way up on Vatsim? The Cessna Citation X is pretty gnarly. I mean, I heard it's pretty good, but again, I'm just not impressed at all. X-Plane has been a huge disappointment, in my opinion. You are a facility engineer on Vatsim. What does that do? Explain, Mr. Kim. Explain to us what a facility engineer does for Vatsim. Alright, so we got 375 miles to our top of descent now, not looking too shabby. We should be reaching top of descent in just under an hour now. Just under an hour. It's hard to explain. See, I create SOPs, controller files, keep all the AirX up to date. on code websites and stuff like that. It's hard to explain. I think I kind of got the gist of it. I mean, you're an engineer, so you're keeping your your ARC up and running, basically. Your Vatsim region, I guess you could say. So makes sense. That's pretty cool. So, but yeah, we are looking good here. Let's see, where are we currently? We are currently over the Netherlands right now, almost to the Amsterdam area. Almost to the Amsterdam area, and then we'll be crossing the North Sea into England, and we'll be crossing the Irish Sea into Dublin. Cap, any chance of seeing your desktop setup? It is in my Discord, I believe. I don't have anything set up right now to where I'd be able to show you right now, but I do plan on doing a little bit of rearranging over the holidays and stuff when we are on our little break, and hopefully making things a little bit better. I do plan that. So, but I do have pictures, I believe. Let's see here. No, that's my old setup. Thought I had some pictures on here somewhere. Have to look through these pictures. I know I posted them somewhere. I think of where I did. I posted in general. Alright, I lied. I don't know where it's at. I thought I posted it in my Discord. I know I showed in Discord at some point. I think I posted it in general, though. So, let me, see if I can find the picture I had before and actually post it in there. One Charlie Mike, what's going on? Hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, good sir. Good to see you. I know it's in here somewhere. Can't remember how long I've had this set up for now. I feel like it wasn't that long ago I had this set up. We'll find it. Check Discord. Yeah, that's my old one, Patrick. Not my current one. That's my old one. That's the OG. That's the original. I don't know, I know I really sent it to people, and for whatever reason, it's like the pictures deleted it, so. Yeah, it might be because it's on my old phone, and this is my new phone. Okay, well anyways, I'll get some new pictures of the setup soon. I know it's here somewhere. I thought I saw somewhere something about the 739ER. Yes, so one of the developers, I think he goes by 737NG on YouTube. So one of the developers of PMDG showcased it on the YouTube channel the other day, and he showed it flying the 737-900ER. He was flying it into Newark. So they have been showing a pre-release of it now. So I say the PMDG 900 is definitely going to be released by no later by the end of the year, I would say. Maybe by Christmas, but I think that's over hopeful, but probably by New Year's. So when you get the 737-900, it's going to come with the 900 variant and the ER variant. When I get my RAM, it'll be good. Nice, there you go. When you buy the 900, I'm definitely going to be buying the 900 for sure. I'm looking for a gaming desk. My current office desk isn't great. Yeah, so basically I took my bed and stuff out of my room, moved into another room, turned one room into my like studio room now, and I bought two L-shaped desks, and I kind of put them together to make one giant U desk. Like one giant command center, like, and I still have my other gaming desk too. That gaming desk eventually is going to be the podcast setup desk, so I'm going to have people over in the studio basically and do some podcasts at that desk. This command desk that I have here, eventually when I can get the right hardware and I eventually upgrade my PC and I get a new PC eventually. It's going to be a dual setup, so I'm going to have on one corner my flight sim setup, and then on the other corner is going to be like my my wheel setup for like trucking sim or farming sim. And I'll have the wheel setup, my flight controls on one side, and I'll be able to just kind of switch back and forth without having to switch everything. That's the goal, long-term goal. Mike has USA Nuclear Command in his room. Yep, there you go. I do. So, like, even the setup I currently have now, like the way I have the monitors and everything, isn't exactly how it's going to be moving forward. I am going to eventually change how that will be, but it is pretty close to how it's going to be, I guess you could say. I would love to see a surgery sim where you perform various ops. That'd be pretty cool. I think they have something like that though, don't they? Don't they have something like that? Okay, so they have had it before. What's it called, Patrick? Yeah, I feel like I've seen something like that before. Oh, phone version? Yeah. I didn't kill the horses, so I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so, I mean, it definitely looks like they do have something like it. It looks like there's two options. They have this one. So they do have some kind of surgery simulator type game. I don't know how real this one is. Pulling hot dogs out of people or something. I don't know why there was a hot dog in it. He's just gonna saw his leg off. But then there was also this one I saw. So then there's also this one. This one looks like this one's probably more realistic. Oh my, pulling his eyes out. That's an intestine. So they do have something like that. Some stuff like that. It's VR. Yep, yeah, that one is VR, yep. Virtual reality. You gotta have a virtual reality headset for that one. Let's see if we got anything else. Doctor. They do looks like a doctor simulator's in the works. Let's see this one here. So then they have this one that looks like in the works here. So some kind of doctor simulator in the works. Pedro the horse, what? I did no such thing. Patrick's the one that killed him because he didn't take care of him. Patrick neglected his horses. Neglected his horses, so they died of starvation. Nope. There's a sim for everything. There pretty much is a sim for everything these days. There pretty much is a sim for everything. What do we got? We got don't we have like car dealership simulator? We have gas station simulator, lawnmower simulator, builder simulator, construction sim, trucking sim, firefighter sim, police sim, tower sim, city sim, Sims the Sims. Dating sims, I mean, you have the Sims, like the Sims 4, basically, which is kind of like that, I guess. Captain AB in the house, what's going on? Good flight in Argentina earlier, sir. Welcome aboard, good to see you. Century's Airbus video, they showed doctors using computers to practice surgery before they actually doing them. Nice. Did I say Orbus or Airbus? Orbis? Looks like he meant to put Orbis, but spelled half of Airbus. So, but we are cruising right over the, what sea are we over again? Right over the North Sea. Crossing from the Netherlands into the UK now. The Flying Eye Orbis, okay. Microphone for crashing aircraft in the sea on final? No. That happened one time, Patrick. One time many, many moons ago. Although it almost did happen yesterday. It almost happened yesterday out of Detroit. We were climbing out of Detroit. Forgot to put autopilot on the bus, and we're looking out the window, and then it was real cloudy, so we're kind of in the clouds. Didn't really realize that the nose had pitched down towards the ground. And I was looking, like turning my head, I'm like, why does this look so weird right now? And all of a sudden I just started to see water, and I'm like, oh shoot, we're going down. Going down. So I had to pull up where we were about to pass 2,000 feet, so we were almost we were getting pretty close to the water there. That we know about, Patrick. Mm-hmm. I didn't take out the fence. The wing went right above the fence. We never took the fence out. We almost took the fence out. And we didn't crash there either. We just Tokyo drifted on the runway. Everything was fine. Everyone survived. We needed new tires. That was it. Just needed new tires. No biggie. That was awesome when we were Tokyo drifting in the Pyro, however you pronounce it. And that's just how skilled we are that we could drift a plane on a runway like that. That just shows our skill. Yeah, that just shows our skill level. Hey, it's not my money. That's fine. I'm not the one paying for it. That's alright. Yeah, I'm not the one paying for that. Somehow Gatwick Ground is online. Well, I mean, it is getting like early-ish morning time over in the UK, right? It's what? 4:30 in the morning, yeah. So people are starting to wake up. You need to tell them they need to go over to Dublin Ground now, of course. Go over to Dublin Tower and Ground. Dude. I think I can pull off a barrel roll in Airbus. You go for it, Patrick. You let me know how well it turns out. Yeah, you let me know how well that turns out for you. And we'll remember you when you die. I'm watching it, I don't believe you. Tani can do a barrel roll. Tani can hit barrel. Oh, no. Chickened out. Right. That wasn't no barrel roll. I feel ripped off. I feel ripped off now. We did a barrel roll and roll climb, but yeah, that was with a 737, not a Airbus. An Airbus is designed to not let you do a barrel roll. An Airbus stops you from turning too sharp. If the Airbus is working right. So that's probably why you can't do the barrel roll. We got my passengers, they're very unsatisfied in PECX. It's because they got a crazy ass pilot, that's why. Top, welcome aboard, Aviation Geek, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, no, your passengers hate you, Patrick. Your passengers don't like you at all. Don't like you at all, sir. Someone's getting fired. Someone's getting fired. Think they're dead? Possibly. You're throwing your passengers all around your cabin. You didn't even turn your fasten seatbelt on, trying to do a barrel roll. So he's got the seatbelt sign off. His passengers are just flying everywhere. Got peanuts and drinks everywhere. My flight might get canceled on Friday due to impending snowstorm. Ooh, that's not good. Where are you flying to again, Hop Top? I forget. Forget where you're flying to. Remember you telling me, though. I remember you telling me. Chicago. Gotcha. Okay. Got to unload them. Yep, nope. Yeah, it's supposed to snow in Chicago. Y'all can keep the snow. Yeah, now there is a nice big giant snowstorm over Chicago currently. So it was raining when we left Denmark. It was raining in Denmark this morning. Haven't seen snow in 4 years after living in tropical state Florida. Yeah, not gonna get much snow in Florida. Wrong state if you're looking for snow, that's for sure. Some parts of Florida is possible, maybe near the Panhandle if lucky when it's very cold. Yeah, during near the Panhandle, yes, it is possible there. I think it was like a couple years ago. I think it snowed there when it got like super cold, and Texas had that freeze over and stuff. So. See, what now? No, I was not sleepy. I was reading a text on my phone, Patrick. I'm looking down at my phone. I'm actually surprisingly not tired right now. But with my lack of sleep, I always look tired. You know, I'm not tired. Yep, nope, I see it, Patrick. Looks just like mine, but different colors. Looks just like mine, but different colors. You gotta have a, I use a program called Fly Live Studio, Patrick. You gotta download Fly Live Studio. Do 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 do. So far my flight is showing on time in the Spirit app, but could change Wednesday or Thursday app. Well, if it is Spirit, then yeah, it could definitely change. If you're not following my Instagram, go follow my Instagram and look at my story of what I posted about Spirit Airlines on my story and watch that video. It's funny. It's funny. Let me find this video. We can watch it together. I don't think it will copyright me. There's no music on it. Let me see if I can get the video on here. I mean, this thing's old, so you guys may have seen this already.
Never again on Spirit Airlines. I really want to travel more, but never.
Alright, there we go. We can watch this together. Pull this out here.
Again on Spirit Airlines. You guys flown on Spirit Airlines? The Motel 6 of the sky? You've experienced that? The only airline with roaches, okay? Except even the roaches walk on the plane, they look around like, I don't need this, I don't need it. I feel like Spirit is so cheap, they just tape a picture of clouds to the outside of the windows and drive you to your next location. Right? Dude, I was on a Spirit Airlines flight this past summer and we were still at the gate. We hadn't pushed back yet. So I got on the plane and I sat down and the flight attendant comes on the intercom and she goes, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your flight attendant speaking, Janice. And I just want to let you all know that we're having a bit of a weight distribution issue on the aircraft today. So if we have any volunteers that would like to move to the back of the plane, we'd really appreciate that. Thank you. And I was like, oh, a weight distribution issue? So immediately I moved to the back of the plane and I sit down and I strap myself in and I look forward and no one else had moved. No one had moved. So I'm thinking like, okay, do these people just want the plane to do front flips in the sky? So nobody moves. And a few minutes later, I see Janet start to waddle her way toward the back of the plane. And she sits down next to me, and she looks over and says, "Hey, thank you so much for moving." And I was like, "Yeah, no problem. Is everything okay?" And she goes, "We'll see." Yo, we'll see? Pretty sure you're not supposed to say that on an airplane, Janice. Okay? Feel like that should be their new motto, right? The Spirit Airlines. Fly with us. Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, that's funny. Bobby Nutters, what's going on? Does Spirit have a fluence limit? Maybe. Oh, that's funny. I saw that the other day. That was funny. Flying out of Tampa and taxiing. The runway takes like 5 minutes. Alright, here. Patrick wants a little tutorial on the overlay. Here we go. The only bad thing about Spirit is that nothing free for drinks. Yep. True. Mike, not a good moments, but could you check Discord? Yep, nope. I'll show you right here. This is the program we're using for the overlay. All you do is go to your overlay. You're going to create a new overlay. You can load one of the templates they already have. But my template is on here. You basically add everything to this side. So you're going to add a background. The background is the overlay itself. And then it has all the information on here that you can add, different filters and stuff. You can click what you want it to do. So we could change the altitude, and we could put it as latitude if we wanted to. You know, we could put it at anything we wanted on here. We do the simulator's Zulu time, what it is in the simulator right now. So we could change it to all that stuff. Where'd my altitude go? Altitude, there it is. But yeah, you have the option there to change it to whichever you seem. And then you can move things around, put it wherever you want. You can use the line array monitor that they have if you want, all that kind of stuff. So play around with all those settings, Patrick. Should be pretty easy. How do I add the file though? Oh, so we go to where we have the background. There's going to be a path right here. You can click on this little pencil. It'll open up your files and select the file that you want to add. And then you can drag it, resize it, whatever you want to do. Yeah, right there. You make sure you save it at the top. And go back to this page. And you're done. Time to play some Flood Escape. Pay like $4 for cans of Coke, same price as what I'd pay at McDonald's for a large Coke. Shouldn't be no $4 at McDonald's. McDonald's large drinks are still like $1.10 or something like that. $1.20. Spirit Airlines agree. Yeah, I mean all the low-cost carriers. So Spirit, Frontier. How they get you is they give you super cheap airline tickets. Like I can go buy a Frontier ticket right now and go from here to Vegas for like 70 bucks. However, they charge you for every bag you bring on board this aircraft, besides one tiny personal like backpack. It's the only thing you can bring for free. Every carry-on, check bag, it all costs money, and it adds up to like a normal airline flight to where they would include the bags. So you're really not saving any money unless you're flying with no bags. So if you want to go somewhere and you already have stuff where you need to go, or you're just going like for a night or something, you don't need to take that much stuff, then yeah, Frontier, Spirit, the way to go. But if you'd rather fly Southwest, Tickets are reasonably priced. You get 2 free check bags, plus free carry-on, plus free snacks and drinks. So yeah, that's how those low-cost carriers get you. That fine print. It looks like you're getting a really cheap ticket, but when you start adding in the drinks, the seat cost, you have to pay to pick your seat, and then you got to pay to check your bags and all that stuff, then it's not so cheap anymore. Summer flight on Tuesday or Thursday. Nice. Where are you going again? In Florida, it costs $4 for a large drink hop top. That's more expensive than California. I find that hard to believe. There's no way Florida costs more than California. There's no way. Anchorage to Montreal, nice. It's a long flight for an E190. $2.98 the McDonald's? Oh, that's a ripoff. Unless McDonald's changed the price here, I just never paid attention to it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's still like $1.20 or something like that. Avalanche beat the New York Islanders tonight, 1-0. Nice. Nice. 1-0. You guys have clear plastic cups? I think so. I think they rotate. There's clear cups, and then there's also paper cups. Just whatever they have available at the time. I feel like the last drink I had there was a paper cup, and the one before that was a... Yeah, no, it was a paper one. Clear plastic cups I get are from Taco Bell. Taco Bell has clear plastic ones, but McDonald's still has the regular white, like not white plastic, but white, like cardboard type cup or whatever you want to call it. Plastic cardboard. What up, Rookie? Rookie in the house. We're getting close, so we are... How close are we on top of descent? We are 93 miles to our top of descent, guys. 93 miles. So about 10 minutes or so, we'll begin descending down into Dublin. Barry's number one? I don't think so. I have no idea. I need good luck. Keep hanging with Barry, you're gonna keep having bad luck, man. You're gonna keep having that bad luck hanging around Barry. Barry gives nothing but bad luck. I'm not sure why you get those ads. Must have clicked on something anime to get the ads. Alright, let's check on in our cockpit here, see how we're doing. Let's start planning. Zoom in here. We're gonna start planning for our arrival into Dublin. Get YouTube Premium, no ads. Oh, there you go. Alright, so let me bring up my charts. We're going into runway 16 currently. Let's see if we got any updated ATIS for Dublin. Winds are 210 at 12. So 210 at 12, I guess, is still going to be runway 16. So it's going to be a short runway, only 6,700 feet. We're going to go auto brakes 3 for our arrival. Program our ILS information, so 159 is the course. So I'll put in 159 here. 159, there we go. And we'll go to this side, we'll put in 159 on the right. Too far. 159 on the right, that looks good there. And then our frequency is going to be 111.5, 111, 111.5, boom, and we'll put on this side as well, 111.5, boom, that's all good, that's set up. So our ILS approach is now all set up. Let's go into our FMC here, we're going to get our flaps, we're going to land flaps. Should we land flaps 30, or should we do a flaps 40 landing? Yeah, let's do flaps 40. Yeah, we'll do a full flaps 40 landing. So speed's gonna be 141 plus 5 for wind correction. That looks good there. Back to our progress page. Got 65 miles. And then for our arrival, we're on the bags 1 kilo. Bags 1 kilo. So I guess we're going to start by going down to 6,000. So let's get this reset all the way down to 6. Alright, 6,000. I want to take a look at this map real quick here. So let's step through this. Alright, that looks good. Get this back over to map. We're going to set the glide slope at 3,000. And our minimums are going to be 417 on the minimums. So 417, let's put that in here. 417 set, that looks good. Alright, we're all set for our approach into Dublin. Gonna have you guys on the ground here very shortly. A good message, Drew. You don't want to do any of that, that's for sure. Yes, don't do any of that. Don't do any of that.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live with some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try, but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid.
Not afraid to love. Like Nancy Reagan said, just say no. Yes, just say no. Dang it, something went wrong earlier. I've been chatting and nothing. What do you mean, Kenny? What went wrong? Testing, testing. Mike, you know the flight dispatcher on Fly Live can link that to Vatsim. What are you talking about, Patrick? What are you talking about? Your messages weren't going through. Uh-oh, that's not good. I was wondering where you went, Kenny. You disappeared on us. You disappeared on us. No, you can't link it with Discord. You just have to put in the information by hand, Patrick. Cooper, what's going on? Good to see you. There's been an issue with a new moderation bot YouTube rolled out. It's been erroneously banning users from being able to chat on streams. Interesting. First time hearing about this. And your all-time has been seen. Yeah, well, hopefully that's not helping or not happening to others here in the chat. But that's good to know. Appreciate that information, Cooper. I was not aware. I think I did see something to where like it was trying to ban Streamlabs at one time. Somewhere Streamlabs was like getting banned, but I fixed it or whatever. But yeah, I did not know that it was doing that. It's good to know. Yeah, if I don't get your message, don't think I'm ignoring you. I guess YouTube is withholding messages. So I do my best to make sure I'm able to read pretty much all the messages you guys send. I am human, so every once in a while I think I probably do miss one, but I'd like to ban Streamlabs sometimes. Okay, I was wondering if that was what happened. I got banned for some reason. I was about to send you a message in Discord. Yeah, nope. Well, luckily you're not banned. It just was blocking the messages for whatever reason. But yeah, keep that in mind, guys. If you guys have issues, let me know. Because I did not know that was going on. Yeah, that's what the complaints of shadow banning for many YouTube users is about. The new auto mod is too sensitive on emotes, so it is falsely giving 24-hour bans for spam or frequent chats. And that's not something that like we have to turn on in our settings, Cooper. Like it's just YouTube is just doing it by itself. And I know we can kind of somewhat control like stuff that YouTube moderates itself, but I don't know about that. To answer your question too, yes, Patrick. It's on YouTube's end and they are supposedly working out the kinks. Got it. Okay. Well, hopefully they work it out soon then. Because that would suck. Yeah, hopefully they get that worked out soon. Can you borrow Drew Stone's hammer? Yeah, if you guys are just joining us too, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We got 9 more likes to go before we land in Dublin. Get us up to our 30 likes goal. Might just have to circle Dublin and never land if we don't make it. Alright, so for our long haul, I'm pretty much leaning towards we're going to be doing it in the 330-900. We're going to be doing some Delta. And July 14th, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome. In a minute. So these are flights we're considering. So we could go Seattle. We could go Seattle, Amsterdam, Boston, Amsterdam. We could go JFK to Amsterdam, Salt Lake City to Amsterdam, Salt Lake City to Paris. We could go Seattle to Seoul, JFK to Tel Aviv. We could go Detroit to Paris, JFK to Athens, Seattle to Tokyo, Boston to Tel Aviv, JFK to Seattle's not really that long enough. We can go Atlanta to Rome, JFK to Rome. I'm kind of leaning towards something out of Seattle because we have not checked out the new Seattle airport yet. Maybe I'll get the new airport for that, maybe. Seattle to Boston, and it's not really too long of a long haul. I mean, it is kind of a long haul. I guess we could do that. So Seattle to Boston is one of the routes. Well, actually, it looks like Delta stopped that route, actually. Hold on, let me see here. It says... Where is it? I saw it on here. No. Where'd it go? It's just on here. Yeah, I think they stopped that route. I forget when they stopped it. I'm gonna go transatlantic. We could go across the Atlantic or across the Pacific. One of the two. Okay, well, winter flights. Here we go. Here's the winter flights. We got Seattle, Seoul, or South Korea, Seattle, Amsterdam, Atlanta, Rome, JFK, Rome, Seattle, Tokyo, JFK, Tel Aviv, Salt Lake City to Hawaii, Los Angeles to Tokyo, Seattle to Honolulu, Boston, Tel Aviv. This is the real world route. So Seattle, Tokyo would be a good one. Thinking, I don't know. We do check out the new Seattle airport. I think Seattle, either Tokyo or Seoul would be the best. The Hawaii scenery is not that great, so I don't know if I really want to go to Hawaii. Maybe we should definitely leave the country to practice PD, what? PDCLC? What do you mean? What practice are we going to be practicing? Alright, we are descending good here. Let's get our altimeter for Dublin. It's going to be QNH 0996. 0996. And we're below 18,000. We're going to get our lights back on. Seatbelt sign can come on. Looks like there's a chance for rain in Dublin here. I don't see any rain currently, but there's a chance of rain. Keep an eye on it. I'm going to switch this over. Alright, so we're looking good coming in. Let's see. 5:17 still awake? Can't wait to sleep? Nope, you don't get to sleep, Patrick. You gotta stay up all day. PSC has a text message on the FMC. I remember you don't know how last time on the A330. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, I know how, I just never really used it. So I somewhat know how, but I don't know how just because I've never really practiced it. But I mean, we'll definitely have to practice it. Going over it, especially if ATC's online. Alright, I'll have to look at the flight plans and look at the weather and stuff, but definitely probably leaning towards Seattle, either Tokyo or Seoul. One of those two. Gatwick's still on, yeah, but we're not going to Gatwick. Or no, they're off now. No one's online, Patrick. Don't see anyone online. They just got off. Seoul. There you go. Let's start a quick poll. Soul Sky not great. Nikita, NVIDIA in Tokyo looks better. I did a seat AC to airbase Tokyo. So I'm sure it's green. I was sent to airbase. Nice. I mean, Seoul did just come out with new scenery, didn't it? Didn't Seoul come out with some new scenery that was supposedly good? Oh, we got it. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of something else. But I thought there was some scenery that came out for it that I thought was good, but I could be thinking of a different airport. Route has cool views of Alaska depending on the flight plan? Yes. Guam would not be a real-world flight for Delta. We're doing Delta Ops A330-900neo. And they go from Seattle to Seoul and Seattle to Tokyo. So, we're trying to keep it real-world ops. Forgot we were flying Delta? Yeah. Flying Delta. Ooh, we got water. Alright, so on our descent, we need to get all the way down to 3,000 for glide slope. So I'm gonna put 3,000 in here. Get that set. My eye. We better slam it or clickbait since you said Ryanair. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we don't have room to float it. It's only a 6,700 foot runway, so we definitely can't float it, so we gotta put her down on the numbers. Alright, we're getting close. Let me get my replay opened. Make sure we get a replay in here. Where are you? Replay tool. There it is. Alright, replay is open. Being our cabin. Coming in over the Irish Sea right now. In for arrival, Dublin right down there somewhere. Right down here somewhere. Another day on new scenery, but it's been a while since I flew to China to Microsoft. I got to drive my car along the long Adrian Bridge to the airport. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some new scenery that came out that was actually pretty nice, but I don't remember it. It's been a couple months since we've been there. I think it's been at least since like October, September, October. I think it was the last time we went there. Your sister was in Dublin yesterday. I know she didn't invite us. It was rude. Your sister's mean. Sister's mean, didn't invite us. Now let's arm our spoilers. Looks good. I'm quite excited to fly TUI in July to Corfu. Nice. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, Dublin is down here somewhere. There it is. There's the airport right over there. Airport is inside. Your parents scrapped the USA idea? That sucks. You want to go to the Flight Sim Expo in Houston. Go Flight Sim Expo in Houston. You just don't fly to Dublin? Yep. I know. You're doing a special charted flight. Alright, let's get our sounds back up. We get our sounds down here. Bring our speed down to 200. And I'm gonna go flaps 5. Dublin traffic. Ryanair 5071 is 15-mile final for 16 Dublin. It's in June. June 24th? 23rd to the 25th, I think. I think it's June 23rd, 20 to the 25th. Alright, bring spoilers back in and rearm them. Let's go 180 on the speed. Arm the localizer. Localizer captured. Approach mode activated. No, you can make it in? Yep. You're in college next year in September? I got it. So yeah, I guess we're going to take whatever the poll is once we land for our destination on Friday. Either Tokyo or Seoul. Looks like Tokyo got the lead though. So far. Alright, we are 10 miles out. Flaps 10's coming out. And glide slope's captured. Let's go gear down here. Gear is coming down. Craft would the Tokyo flight be using? Japan's one of the destinations administration and trying to decide craft to focus. I'm going to be flying the Headwind A330-900neo Airbus. Tops 15. Taxi lights on, we're clear to land. Dublin, Ryanair 5071, 8-mile final, 16 Dublin. The runway in sight right there. Looking good. Good. Still there, we just got a little bit of a crosswind, no worries. Dublin travel Ryanair 5071, 4-mile final, 16 Dublin. Let's go final approach speed. Flaps 25 coming out. Flaps 30. And flaps 40. Look at that beautiful farmland down here for waiting for us to farm it. Ooh. Farm is awaiting us. Alright, here we go. My throttles. Replay recorder started. And I will see you guys on the ground. Hi, aircraft.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Down versus routes. Ooh. Let's go on the reversers. Welcome to Dublin. We made it. Exit right here to the left. Alright, bring in the spoilers, bring in the flaps. Any lights can come off. You can start switches over to the off position. Lights off, strobes are off. And TCAS transponding. Alright, we made it. Fire up the APU. And we didn't grip all the way up the runway. This is FS22 knows we're lying about random pallets and farm vehicles launching into your approach path. Because of giant wonky physics, right? And I like Farm Sim too. We're gonna be back on the farm sometime this week as well. We'll be back into the farm. Coming in soon, turning left, got it. Alright, we're coming in here, those can go off. Hope he can go off. Not sure what our landing rate was, but we'll check that out here in a second too. I feel like I thought I saw the stream say plus 30, so we got worse than negative. But I'll see what Volanta gave us as a landing rate here once we get to the gate. So we're gonna turn right into here. Truck is going to be in our way, but that's all right. We're just going to run him right over. Going to see here. So yeah, we're going to go park over at these stands over here. Let's get our taxi light off. Gens can come on. And we're going to take this stand right here on the left. 123.
And Dublin traffic use 75 kilometers on 915 nautical mile final for runway 16.
There's Patrick coming up, finally landing here in his slow Airbus. Yeah, we're looking good here. And stop right about there. Parking brakes coming on, engine 1, engine 2 are coming off. Transponder, standby. Fuel pumps coming off. Seatbelt signs. Hydraulics and beacon. And yaw damper, there we go. Alright, welcome to Dublin, everyone. We made it. July 14th, gotta go. Alright, so we'll see ya. Let's go ahead and request our deboarding.
Requested.
Parked maybe a little too far for it, but that's alright. We're right on the line. I like it, nice and center. Watch you land, you better hurry up, Patrick. Hurry up, stop flying like a grandma. Let's review our flight on Atlanta. We got minus 248. We'll take it. It's Ryanair.
Passengers deboarding started.
Minus 248. We will take it. Which pushback are you using? Are you using that plug-in? Don't blame it on the pushback truck. Patrick, you're in the air. See your lights coming in though. Alright, well, our plane is getting unloaded. And our passengers start coming off the plane. Here they come. There comes our passengers. We'll go check out Patrick's landing. Come on, Patrick, you slowpoke.
And Dublin traffic, easy 75 kilometers on a 4 nautical mile final for runway 16 left. Dublin traffic.
You say 16 left? It's just 16, silly. There's only 116.
Runway 16 sharp, Mike. Easy 75 kilo anymore.
That's better.
Shut up.
Gotta make sure you get the runway light. So, but it looks like Tokyo is gonna win too. We're gonna stop the poll there. Tokyo was 64%. So come Friday, we'll be flying from the new Seattle scenery that was released over to Tokyo for Delta Airlines in the Airbus A330-900 That'll be the plan for 30. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to smash down that subscribe button and that like button. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our flight tonight. We'll take a look at the replay here as soon as Grandma Patrick lands here at 16.
Mate, I'm not a grandma, shut up. I'm nearly there.
Is A330 as fully featured as this plane? No. There's no cabin, and I mean, it's pretty close. And it uses the fly-by-wire mod. I mean, it's a really good plane. It's not as good as the PMDG, the one we just flew now, but it's pretty decent, especially for it being free. Yeah, especially for it being free. Here comes Grandma Patrick coming up to 1-6. That slow, easy jet. All the eyes are watching. Make sure you don't smash it. Don't smash it, we're all watching. Not bad. Not bad, sir. Not bad.
I like them final. But yeah, it's fine.
Not bad. Mine was better though. Ryanair beat here at EasyJet. There's all of our people getting off the plane, walking into the terminal. All our satisfied customers. Have William.
Sorry, yours was better when you got 200. So plus 30. Okay.
So mine is 248, and that's because we're flying Ryanair.
Yeah,
I get yelled at when I get too greasy landings with Ryanair, so I had to make it not greasy. Alright? Remember I got ran over by a reindeer? Right? Remember I got ran over by a reindeer. Look at that, all the passengers are off board now. Let's get back in here and reset our plane and get ready to view the replay. So let's go up here to GSX. We're gonna reset new. We're gonna go here to our menu, setup, load panel state, and runway, execute. See, Holy Middle Blur that's supposed to hit Wednesday, Thursday doesn't kill my power here in iOS, so I can see Friday's flight. Predicted 55-mile-an-hour winds are no joke. Ooh. Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully you don't have any issues with the power there, that's for sure. Alright, that's all coming out. Let's get our flaps down to 40. Let's get our landing lights back on. Alright, switches to continuous. Oops, that goes up, that goes down. Goes down. Go
Grandma
like
Mike.
What was that?
Grandma Mike.
Only grandma here was you, took forever. Looking to pick up a generator just in case. Ah, generators come in handy in snow and wind and ice. That's for sure. So here comes Grandma taxiing into the terminal. Supposed to be 10 degrees here in DFW. Ooh. 10 degrees in Texas, that's cold. I really hope Texas does not have like a great freeze over again. That destroyed the plumbing market so bad. Really? Someone just spawned in on me like that? How dare you? Alright, you can take that spot back. We're about to disconnect anyways.
Yeah, I saw that. You have 2 Ryanairs on you.
Yeah, they went away, but they could come back.
We don't like Ryanair here.
Alright, there's Patrick. Let's view the replay. Boom. View the replay there, and we're gonna go disconnect and replay. Do it. Alright, there we go. Watch it from the passenger view in here. Look at that beautiful view. Ooh, baby. Ryanception. The fourth wall inside the fourth wall break. Look like 16 walls. Name that movie. A fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. That's like 16 walls. I know you guys got to know that movie. Everyone's got to know that movie. Deadpool is correct. Yes, you are correct, sir. Like one of the greatest movies ever made. Okay, that definitely didn't look like no 200, but that's right. We'll take it. It actually looked fairly smooth. The rudder's got a little wobbly after touchdown, but it definitely looked fairly smooth. View from the other side here. Do 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 do. Yeah, it actually looked fairly smooth. We'll take a look at it though on the outside here next. Let's go outside, take a look. That wasn't too bad. We could have flared it a little bit more, but it really wasn't too bad. Yeah, we can live with that Ryanair landing. No flare Ryanair. That's what it is. That's Ryanair's motto. No flare Ryanair. We'll get you there. Maybe in a couple pieces, but you'll get there. Alright, take this time to thank all of you guys, all my subscribers, moderators, donors, and members. Without you guys, none of this is possible. Hope you guys enjoyed our flight tonight. We will be flying again on Thursday and Fridays, the long haul. Friday will be the last stream before Christmas and the holidays and our holiday break. Make sure you don't miss Friday's stream. That's going to have lots of giveaways. Right, because you couldn't even afford EasyJet. Yep. That's right. That's right. Couldn't afford the EasyJet. So enjoy the replay in, guys. I appreciate you guys. And we will be flying again on Thursday. We may be live again before that too, but we'll definitely be flying on Thursday. So until then, take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I will see you on Thursday. Mavericks out. See you.
get grit, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, save a spot at the table. Beast with the slap, pin myself on the map. I'm long with the wind, but we knowing that it's cap. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while I'm at. I'm still on the grind, limit time when I chat. I'm burning down sage, keep the demons away. When I write it, give a piece of myself to the page. I don't do it for the praise, love, that's just how I'm made.
Truth in the glass in the mirror.
Yeah.
Do it at me, old man, tryna pass in the fear. You're the first one to talk, but the last one to hear. Eyes blurry, but I couldn't see that, and he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard it all.